corner, combating the darkness of temporal distortion with fierce brilliance. This surge of power was both a beacon and a shield against the unfolding chaos. Time itself began to mend around them. The star maps ceased their erratic shifts, freezing into stable and familiar patterns once more. The pervasive sense of fracture lifted slowly, the corridor of uncertainty gradually solidifying into clarity. Relief began to replace the dread that had gripped the crew. Lena expertly maneuvered the ship through the anomaly's now calm heart, racing against the imminent collapse of overlapping timelines. Every star and coordinate aligned as they sailed through the fragile corridor, the compass guiding like a steadfast ancient guardian. Each second was a victory in preserving their reality. Myrick tracked the crew's vital signs against the backdrop of fading distortions, confirming the singular reality strand remained intact. His relief was tempered by cautious vigilance, knowing the anomaly's effects could still surprise them. The crew's unity and endurance had preserved more than just their lives, they had preserved existence itself. Kale activated the final pulse from his mechanical arm, a surge of energy designed to seal the rift once and for all. The ship vibrated as the breach closed, the infinite fracturing of time snapping back into a singular flow. Their ordeal was ending, though shadowed by mysteries yet unrevealed. The anomaly finally collapsed in on itself, disappearing like a fading shadow. Outside the observatory's viewport, the stars shimmered steadily, undisturbed for the first time in weeks. Lena's gaze fixed on the holographic compass resting on the table as its glow softened to a gentle pulse. The device's dim light signified that the chaotic flux of time had balanced once more. Kale and Dr. Myrick exchanged relieved glances, their synchronized watches clicking with steady, even ticks after the previous irregularities. The certainty of normal time flow reassured them both. Back inside the observatory, the star map displayed a stable cosmic skyline, familiar constellations locked in their usual positions. The shifting patterns had ceased, confirming the universe's calm return. The crew methodically logged their experiences in the ship's records, emphasizing the compass's crucial role as a temporal anchor throughout the ordeal. Its importance was undeniable for navigating time's fragile currents. Quietly and with care, Lena slid the compass into her jacket pocket, mindful of its power and the responsibility to protect it. The weight of guarding such a device settled on her shoulders. Meanwhile, Myrick studied a subtle residual temporal anomaly detected in his lab. Though minor and far less threatening, it served as a sober reminder of their vulnerability to time's unpredictable forces. Kale set to work upgrading the ship's systems, applying insights gained about temporal mechanics and anomaly stabilization. His mechanical arm adjusted tools with practiced precision as innovation took shape. Under a calm and steady night sky, the team shared a quiet moment of camaraderie, their bond fortified by the challenges they'd endured together. The stars above seemed to witness their renewed unity. Lena gazed thoughtfully at the constellations, aware that the universe still held countless mysteries beyond their reach. Yet, for now, time itself was theirs to guard, a precious frontier guarded by steadfast vigilance. In the heart of the Whispering Woods, an ancient lantern hung from a silver branch, glowing faintly. Ilara, a young wanderer with curious eyes, discovered the lantern while chasing fireflies one twilight. She reached out, her fingers brushing the cool metal. Mira settled by the garden gate on a crisp spring morning, her pencil dancing across the pages of her sketchbook. The flowers she observed defied expectations, blooming vibrantly despite the lingering cold air and scattered frost. Theo arrived quietly, carrying a basket heavy with fresh herbs. He remarked on the strange weather that had perplexed local farmers, their crops uncertain under the unpredictable shifts. Perched gracefully atop the garden wall, Luna's amber eyes followed a gentle breeze that stirred the petals of the mysterious blossoms. The cat's watchful gaze seemed to pierce the quiet tension that filled the air. While exploring near the old wooden bench, Mira's fingers brushed against something cool and metallic half buried in the soil. Pulling it free, she revealed a small brass key, its surface worn but intriguing sparks of curiosity ignited within her. A soft ticking broke the silence from the old garden clock, usually still and silent. Its hands spun backward briefly before settling, as if mocking the steady march of time itself. Theo leaned closer, his voice low as he suggested the garden held secrets from ages past. Memories of childhood tales surfaced, stories of hidden magic and forgotten guardians whispered through the village. Inspired, Mira approached a locked gate deeper within the garden, the brass key heavy in her palm. She fit it gently into the lock, anticipation buzzing beneath her skin. The key turned smoothly, the gate creaking open to unveil a hidden path lined with glowing autumn leaves that shimmered despite the season's early spring chill. They proceeded cautiously along the path, surrounded by softly glowing plants that seemed impossibly out of place. An eerie quiet settled around them, broken only by Luna's confident stride ahead, familiar as if she belonged there. Mira's pencil captured the surreal landscape's shifting hues, her eyes flickering between the strange flora and Luna's purposeful movements. The garden's mysteries deepened with every step. Suddenly, the scene transformed into a vibrant summer meadow bathed in golden light. Buzzing insects flitted amidst tall grasses, the warmth a sharp contrast to the earlier chill. An uneasy feeling washed over Theo as the seasons melded unnaturally, time bending and folding beyond familiar rules. His gaze darted nervously through the shifting environment, sensing an unseen force at play. They stumbled upon a weathered journal resting beneath a tree, its pages filled with faded ink narrating a garden that cycled through secret seasons of its own design. Mira read aloud the chilling passage describing the garden's heart as a source of power, capable of restoring or unraveling nature's fragile balance, a responsibility fraught with peril. A dark shadow flickered across the path, heightening their awareness as a subtle wind whispered warnings. They realized